What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Lee and you're watching 31 and Counting. And on this channel, what we like to do is unbox and review products that are affordable that can help build your influence on social media. Today I'll be doing an unbox and my first thoughts on the Canon 50mm lens. This is also known as the NIFTY 50, and it's probably the most popular camera lens out there under $100 or roughly in that market. Let's unbox it. What's up, happy people? So today I have something very special for you. I have the Canon 50mm lens, also known as the NIFTY 50. This is like the most popular lens for under $200 that you're gonna find in the market. They'll give you that nice smooth bouquet. That means the bouquet is just pretty much where you get the round blurs in the back and a nice crisp picture in the front. Look, they gave me a little extra goodies. This is gonna be a little lens wiper offer, keep everything all nice and crisp and clean. This is pretty much what the lens looks like, real small. Now the NIFTY 50 is what you call a prime lens. Look at that, they also gave me a UV protector, little nice thing. I might not be using this much. Probably gonna be using a ND filter, something to make things look a little bit more cinematic and pretty. Paper, we don't need this. This is a prime lens. I'm just joking, guys. I always keep my paperwork. You should too. But let's get a look at this lens. There we go. Nice. Let's see. No scratches, small lens. But the picture quality that comes out of this is just, it's gonna be better than the kit lens I'm using right now. But if you have a Canon M50, you will need to get an adapter if you want to use this this prime lens. And guess what? Mine has not come yet, but it comes tomorrow. So I'm just gonna unbox this part, play with it in the morning when my package comes, and get to play around with it. Then I'll give you guys more of a review. But this is pretty much what the lens looks like. Now I have pretty big hands. So it's not the smallest, like they want you to think it's more of a pancake, but it's a little chunky prime lens. But you know, also I don't know if I told you guys about the prime and how you just, you know, it's a set width. You can't really adjust it. It doesn't get any wider or zoom in or zoom out. But it's supposed to give you some of the best picture quality you can get, and should look good for you guys who use it for YouTube or any kind of social media. Let's show up this too. It's defeating your boy. All right, my hands are two. There we go. Classic 0, me 1. So there's a little lens that goes on here. Shows the size that comes with it is about a 49mm. So that's pretty much, if you want an ND filter for Canon M50, 49mm is going to be your size, and this little lens cleaner, and that's what comes in a pack. Back up top. So that was the first look at the Canon M50's 50mm lens. Now I like it personally, but you're not going to be able to use it unless you have a mount, or unless you're using DSLR camera. If you have a mirrorless camera, you're gonna need this space adapter, which this one right here is the EF to EOS mount, which just means it changes the space between the lens and the camera itself so you don't get that crop factor. Right now, I'm recording this video using a kit lens that comes with the Canon M50, but in just a short second, I'm gonna be hooking up the adapter and the 50mm lens so you guys can see the difference. Right now, the distance between me and the kit lens is about 1.5 arms length, which means that you kind of see the background and everything else. I'm going to be switching to the 50mm now, and that's to be the next thing you see. Okay guys, so you're watching me now on a 50mm lens, and I had to push the setup all the way into the hallway. I'm about 8 feet away from the camera as we speak, and I have to be a little bit loud because I don't have a lapel mic just yet. So that's going to play a big part. Anyone who wants to buy this 50mm lens or the NIFTY 50 and you have limited space, like I said, the camera's in the hallway. It's not even in the same room as me, so if you're really in a tight space, this is not the lens I would recommend for you. And now, what are some of the good qualities about this lens? Well, it's great. It's great when you're recording other people or if you're recording something in a distance, but as you can see, even though I'm 8 feet away from this camera, the kit lens I was about two arms away from. This one is 8 feet. And you can see now that I still have less background showing than I did with the kit lens. And I have to be louder again, like I said, because the camera's so far away from me. So I can't recommend this for vlogging. You know, like if you're doing it with your hand, you're gonna see maybe an eyeball or a nostril or something like that. But if you have space, you can hook it up on a tripod and you can put this camera across the room. The picture quality is great. And I'm gonna show you some of that in a little bit. Right now, I want to take the time to mention today's sponsor, and that's gonna be Robinhood. Robinhood is an app that allows you to buy, sell, and trade stock. And right now, if you enter the code EricL5206, you have an opportunity to win a stock valued up to $500. You should check it out. Well guys, that was the 50mm lens, the NIFTY 50, and let me know what you think down below. Right now I'm going to take the time to give you my first thoughts after, you know, just playing with it for a little while. First thing that comes to mind is it's still a great lens, but you got to have a little distance. You got to know how to use it or when to pick up this lens. And if you are in a tight space or a confined space, you can't use this. It's not gonna be good for you. If you're a vlogger, you still can't use it. You have to have quite a bit of space between you and the subject to use it. And that also would mean you gotta have a nicer mic, a mic that gives you that distance, maybe a wireless mic or a lapel mic with a long cable or even a boom mic, just so you can get audio as well. So those are things you should consider when buying a 50mm lens. But if all those things you have, the image quality is worth the little bit of money you're gonna spend getting it, and I definitely recommend it. So guys, let me know what you think down below. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and that's it for the video. I'm Eric Lee. You were watching 31 and Counting. We out. So guys, I'm gonna take this opportunity to talk about our sponsors. Today's sponsor is gonna be Robinhood. Robinhood is an app that allows you to buy, sell, and trade stock. And if you use the